We're live! Ejani Technicolor Priestess here. Today I want to talk to you about something that comes up a shit ton, like so fucking much, especially for air and fire people. If you are an air or fire expressor, you really need to watch this. This is a huge game changer for you, so you can understand yourself and your energy even more clearly, so you can be like even more fucking impactful when you show up online. So today I want to talk about high energy versus high frequency. So one thing that always, it's come up in the group I'm doing right now, Glow Your Biz the Fuck Up and Get Elemental. It came up in the last round of Glow the Fuck Up and Get Social. It comes up with my one-on-one clients. Like, it's a huge thing for so many of my clients. So this comes up so much. So air and fire, of the 5 elements, air, water, fire, earth, and space, are the most extroverted of the elements, right? They're the most engaged and sort of dynamic, not charismatic, but like interactive, engaging, unexpected, right? There's a lot of external expression from air and fire. And for both of these elements, so with air, it's in a more sort of sweetheart, rounded, playful, childlike kind of way. Yours truly, I'm air, okay? So it's kind of nerdy, kind of quirky, kind of like whatever, fun. Like, that's the extrovertedness that comes through with air. Air has a superpower, is really fucking likable, right? Because enthusiastic and eager and excited, whee, confetti cannons, right? Woo, glitter cannons everywhere, right? So it's very easy with that energy for people, the high energy, excited energy, for people to be like, oh my God, I love being around you, air person, right? With fire is super like, let's fucking do this. It engages people. It lights fires under their asses. It speaks the truth. It's bold, it's brazen, and it's driven by passion. Fire is driven by passion, right? So it can be wild, it can be dangerous, and also, again, it moves boldly, it moves quickly. It can be very fast moving, very fast paced. So that's a lot of energy too, right? Imagine a flame, like, that's big, okay? So one thing I hear from my clients is, shit, I'm air, but I have not been feeling like excited or happy or whatever, or bubbly. And so if I'm not bringing that energy to my live video or whatever, then it's not gonna be good. Everyone expects like this whole happy-go-lucky, peppy, high like energy person, and I'm just not feeling that way. So I can't post today, or I can't do the live video, or that thing I go do, like the talk is gonna be a flop, or what if I fuck it up on this client, like discovery call, whatever. Like, I can't go if I'm not high energy, right? With fire, right? It's like, but everyone, when like I show up and I do a video, people expect me to like be direct, be like fucking like light people's fires, not only inspire, but like motivate the fuck out of them, right? Air with its enthusiasm inspires, fire with its passion, it fucking motivates and it drives, right? So fire's like, oh man, but if I'm feeling low energy, if I'm not high energy, then no one's gonna be activated. No one's gonna feel like turned on or like moved to take action, right? So, oh man, but I haven't felt like that for a while. So fire, right, is also like, fuck, if I'm not like lighting a fire and like, like getting these people like on, then if I'm not on like that, then it's gonna be a flop. Okay, I wanna tell you, this is so fucking untrue. And the distinction here is energy versus frequency. Okay, so I'm gonna use one of my beautiful clients that was a one-on-one client who happened to be air and space like me. So she would have these down days where she was like, fuck, I wanna be advancing my business, but I feel like because I have low energy, like my air is not gonna come through. It's like, so then it's a flop. Like, what's even the point? No one's gonna like it. No one's gonna feel happy and inspired, right? However, she's space. Her second element's space, right? So space brings mystery, space brings innovation, space sometimes brings stillness and like, what the fuckness, like what just happened, right? Weirdness, unusualness. Space is enigmatic. So sometimes you can show up more in your air, sometimes you can show up more in your other element, because it's not a matter of how high your energy is, it's a matter of how high, or however you want to say it, how aligned, how amplified, how activated your frequency is. So you can show up in your space mellow, right? Maybe you're not like fucking like you don't have pep in your step and you're not walking on sunshine and you're not fucking farting rainbows and cupcakes, right? And frosting. It's not that kind of day. Guess what? You can still be aligned to your mission. You can still be aligned as fuck to your message. You can still say really fucking delicious, amazing shit that's going to instantly change someone's life, or like shock them into like remembering who they are, or, you know, just like get them like almost like a loving bitch slap to wake them up and be like, oh my God, I've been doing that, right? You can still be, you can be even more impactful. You can be even more activating when you're at your high frequency. And sometimes that high frequency, which is truth, that high frequency of truth isn't always an excited, bubbly, bursting, or like, fuck yeah, let's do this energy. That doesn't make it any less valuable, right? So fire, for example, if you're fire and water, man, I'm fire, and I know you're supposed to be all like filled with passion and turned on, but today I'm just feeling like really touchy and comfy and like, so should I do a live? If you feel fucking called to do a live or to write a post, then of course water's still part of you. Water's still part of your magic. So come in and let people be heard and witnessed. Feel your feelings, right? You can still, again, change someone's life if you're, what matters here is your fuck yeah, if you're aligned. If you're aligned and you're showing up in that truth, that's what is actually activating, right? Sometimes it might be more entertaining or more like, if you're showing up in your super high energy as well, right? That has other types of gifts. And what actually matters though is that you be aligned as fuck, show up authentically. Don't try to pretend like, or get yourself amped up to like try to be more air that day, or try to be more fire, right? And bring the energy. It doesn't really, that's not what counts here, right? I had my client who was like, man, but now I'm like tired, I'm low energy, and fuck, like who wants to see that? Like I feel like, how come I can't get myself out of it? No, you can't get yourself out of your also being space, or also being water, or also being super grounded earth, right? Like that's part of you. That's part of you. You're like a beautiful landscape, or, you know, like you're like a graph, right? Sometimes it's up here, sometimes it's down here, but the general trend is iconic. The general trend is you. You feel me? Right? Sometimes you get to dance for people and do jazz hands, and sometimes it's not that moment. That doesn't make you any less valuable or interesting or iconic or fascinating or worthy or, right, or lovable or any of that shit, right? Whether it's in your business or in your life. So let's fucking stop that, because that is an energy, that's also a big ass energy leak. When you are forcing yourself to show the characteristics of the element that you think is more likable, or that you think is gonna get more people coming to you or whatever, that shit is an energy leak. So fuck high energy, tap into truth, tap into high frequency. Truth is the highest frequency, right? That's how you get into alignment. By being really fucking honest, by being exactly where you are, by remembering, oh, wait a minute, I'm not some 2D like caricature, like Stepford wife, like robot, okay? I am a complex, multifaceted, like landscape of glorious intergalactic magic. So I'm not gonna be like, it's not uniform. You're not uniform, you're not literal, you're not a caricature of yourself. You're complex, you have depth, you have range, you have substance, darling, right? You have moods and cycles and seasons and all of it. So get into it, Hanny. Get into it, okay? All right, darlings. And if anyone watches this replay and has any questions, put them in there. Also, if you really want to enhance, so one thing I don't know how much I talk about it. One thing that's like a total activator for me and really helps me with my elements and who I am is scent. Essences, smells. So if you are like, I'm actually collaborating with an amazing freaking intuitive channeler of scents, and we've created a collection specifically for Technicolor Priestess for each element. So she's created, but we collaborated, and we have a signature scent for each of the elements, and that shit's about to launch. So if you want the activation that these scents provide, that they freaking bring, hit me with an emoji here, or tell me like, I want my oil, or send me a PM so that you can order yours, okay? Yeah, they're amazing. And every single one-on-one client that I work with gets a signature scent made for their iconic frequency, which is, you know, a mix for their 2 elements. So I was like, ooh, what if we did one for each of the elements so people can just buy the element that maybe they're neglecting and feel that activation. So send me a little message or tag me here, Ejani, me wani, me likey, me want to pre-order and then we'll get it hooked up, all right? All right, darlings, I really am gonna get off now and I'll be back soon because I have another really yummy topic that I'm excited to talk about. It's on a sticky note on my computer. All right, darlings, mwah, air kisses and glitter to all.